morning, friends, and welcome back to Our Home on Lawrence. Whether this is your first time clicking on this channel or you're an old friend, my name is Carin and I'm so thrilled to have you here with me today. This week I've got a bit of an action-packed video for y'all. So if you watched last week, you know that I started installing this picture frame wainscoting in our dining room, and I had only gotten this little corner done. I still had one more short wall by the mantle in the dining room to finish, and then this wall behind my grandma's hutch that y'all just can't see. It's off to my right. So yesterday off camera, I got the wainscoting finished by the mantle. So today we need to get that painted. I want to try to knock this room out, get this done so that I can move on to my next project. I also have 4 new thrifted finds to share with you guys. With all of the sickness that has been going around our house since the beginning of January, I haven't really been going to the thrift stores as much as I normally would at this point in the year. But I do have 4 items that, if you were watching last week, I also talked about the elegant cottage style that I've been hearing a lot about, and that style really resonated with me. And all 4 of these finds are really the personification of that for me. And I think they're going to be so beautiful in this space. So of course, as soon as I show them to you, we're going to get into styling them as well. One of them we're going to tweak just a little bit to make it work in this space. But we're not changing its original purpose, if that makes sense. So, but you'll just have to stay tuned for that. And then lastly, I have an Amazon purchase that I wanted to share with you guys. I have a large painting above our mantle in the dining room that my grandpa painted. And it originally had a plug-in picture light attached to it. It had been that way since my grandparents' house. Unfortunately though, the wall that I have it on doesn't have electricity, so I ended up taking that picture light off and using it somewhere else. But I found a rechargeable one on Amazon that I'm dying to try. So we're gonna unbox it together, get it hung up, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, it is gonna be the perfect solution to add a little bit of cozy lighting on that opposite side of the room for me in the dining room, and just allow my grandpa's painting to really shine. So let's jump right into my thrifted finds. The first one is this blue and white plate. It is one of those state collection plates. This one is for Arizona. So I have lived in Texas for just about 40 years, but I was born in Arizona, and it has a very special place in my heart. I spent every summer there growing up, every Christmas. I love it there. Someday I think I might want to retire there and, you know, kind of like my parents and my grandparents did. I don't know. I think it's in my blood to somehow get back to that state. Anyhow, so this plate, it actually has some of the different landmarks, the Capitol, the Road Runner, the Grand Canyon, of course. I thought it was really sweet. It's not the normal type of transferware that I would normally collect, but because it was Arizona and it's so near and dear to my heart, and I do like the design of it, I went ahead and purchased it for $5.99, which I know is a little bit pricey, but like I said, it was an Arizona plate. I've never seen Arizona one before, so just for the nostalgia of it, I had to get it. I have already attached one of these plate hangers. These are one of my favorite ways to hang plates. You simply wet the bottom of it to activate the glue, and then you let it sit overnight, and then it puts this really strong hold on it so that you can just hang it. And then the other great part about it is if you soak it in warm water when you don't want to hang it anymore, it instantly comes off without damaging your plate. So next, if you watched the Valentine's Day decorating video, you saw a footed bowl, I think is what you would call it, on my dining room table with a big moss ball in it. But what I didn't share was that it was actually a set of 2 that I picked up, and they are identical. This one was really rusted inside while the other one wasn't. So what I was thinking was I'm wanting to bring in more real plants into our house this year. I know that they really do help to improve the air quality in your home, and they're just pretty. And so I'm going to try my hand at keeping some real plants alive. And what I did was I ended up buying 3 trailing English ivy plants, and I want to plant them inside of this. And I think it would be really pretty on the fireplace mantle in the dining room, having the ivy kind of trailing down as it grows. I think that will just really elevate the mantle, really hone in on that elegant cottage style. And in my mind, it's going to be super beautiful. So we'll get this planted up here in a little bit and then put on the mantle. The next piece that I have is this really big pillow cover that I found for $1.99 at Goodwill. It has all of this really pretty floral detail. And I've got that antique chair over there by the fireplace mantle. And what I'm thinking is that I'm going to take the cover off of the pillow that is on there now and just sew this one up into a 20 by 20 pillow cover. And then I'll actually have more than enough left to do another pillow cover someplace else in the house, maybe in our bedroom. I just thought it was a really pretty design. I like how everything is kind of spaced out. It's not symmetrical. There's some different coloring on it. Anyhow, I thought going into spring, this would be a really sweet little pop of color, kind of subtle, nothing too bright in the dining room. And then guys, this last find is my favorite. So looking for lamps is one of my favorite things to do at thrift stores. I really like trying to find unique ones that you're not going to see anywhere else. And this one, oh my goodness, y'all. It was $7.99. When I Google lensed it, it turns out that it is a mid-century modern lamp. And I saw some going for upwards of around $150. Now this one does not have the amber glass globe that would have gone on top of it. My solution for that was I found a really pretty light bulb on Amazon. Hold on just a second. So I thought that until I could find a globe to put on top of it or a hurricane of some sort, something more decorative, that at least I could find a really pretty light bulb. And what I ended up finding was this. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So at least for now, we'll have something pretty on top of it. And my favorite part, it is a little bit wobbly. My favorite part is that it turns on and off with this little key detail. Isn't that pretty? I love it so much. Look at that detail. It's just so gorgeous. These are the types of pieces that make thrifting so worth it. Obviously, when you're committed to thrifting items for your home, it doesn't happen overnight. It does take you sometimes months and years to find the pieces that you're looking for, to get that look that you're really going for. But those moments when you find those pieces, they're just so energizing. And so I was so excited to find this one. Okay, so like I said, it was a really small little thrift haul. I haven't been able to get out to the thrift stores much, but now that I've showed you guys those things, we need to go ahead and start getting that wall painted. My kids have some dentist appointments today, so I don't have a whole lot of time to get a lot of things done. So let's just get to it. I can't overstate how much I am loving this amber glass lamp. Most evenings we only use accent lighting, and having a beautiful piece like this tucked away in the corner really is just the coziest thing. Another way to hang plates on the wall is with these stretchy plate hangers. I picked mine up from Michael's, but I know that you can find them at places like Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Walmart. They are around $4.99 a piece, depending on the size that you need, which is a bit pricey in my opinion, but I did have a $5 voucher to use at Michael's, so I was basically able to get one of them for free. This is my first time using these. Typically, I only use the discs that I showed earlier in the video. However, I do like these. I think they're really easy to use and they don't really damage your wall. There's just one small little nail hole that you need to make in order to attach the hanger to the wall. The one that I purchased actually came with the wall hanger, which I thought was a plus. The one that I saw at Hobby Lobby didn't have the wall hanger in the packaging, so you would have had to buy that extra if you didn't already have them on hand. When it comes to accent lighting, I have been so impressed with all of the different battery operated and rechargeable options that are out there now.
From small lamps to wall sconces, there are so many beautiful styles to choose from. So I've been excited to finally purchase this rechargeable picture light for the dining room. At the time that I'm recording this, we have had it up for one night, and interestingly enough, it seems to have come fully charged. I hung it up with the intention of taking it right back down to charge it, but much to my surprise, it was ready to go. I had it on last night for around 6 hours with no issues. I'll keep you posted on how I like it in the long term, but so far I think it's a wonderful option. It's available in several different finishes and sizes as well. So really it can accommodate any style, any size piece of artwork that you're wanting to use it above. I will link it in the description box for anyone who is interested. But yeah, so far I'm really happy with it. In the past, I have definitely been guilty of overlooking the bedding and linen sections of thrift stores, and I've been trying to make a conscious effort here lately to at least take a quick look at them whenever I go to the store. When I saw this beautiful floral pillowcase at Goodwill, I knew instantly that it would make the most beautiful spring pillow covers. For $1.99, I can make two 20 by 20 pillow covers out of it, and you just can't beat that. Fabric can certainly be pricey even when it's on sale, so if you can find fabric or linens of some sort at the thrift stores and they're in good condition, they can be a really great resource for making inexpensive and unique pillow covers.
Okay guys, that is it for this week's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that maybe it brought you a little bit of inspiration. I know that I am so thrilled with how this space is turning out. It is really becoming the vision that I've had in my head for all of these months. My 18-year-old daughter even told me last night that she loved the aesthetic in here. So if your 18-year-old daughter is telling you that they really love it, then you must be doing something right? So anyhow, it really is becoming that cozy, elegant, cottagey space that I wanted it to be, and I'm so pleased with it. So anyhow, thank you guys again for watching. I really appreciate each and every one of y'all, and I will see you next week. Bye now.